FG Weather Overview, looking at the seasonal snowfalls to date. And everywhere on this list, even the leaderboard, places like Buffalo, Caribou, Elkins, West Virginia, Rochester, New York, all of them have appreciable amounts of snow, but all areas, all up and down this list, are below normal where they should be this time of year. And even for a place like Caribou, Maine, which is always the king, Caribou is king, ladies and gentlemen. They're coming in with 55.9 inches of total snow for the season. They should be around 78.5 inches for the season through at least February 18th. Now, I know that we're at February 20th today, but still, this list is basically up to date since we haven't gotten any snow. JFK coming in with a whopping 12.8 inches of snow for the season. They are the closest off the pace in the tri-state area. They should be around 18.2 for this time of year, but nevertheless still behind. And you have to go all the way down the list there for Central Park. And Central Park is coming in with 7.5 inches of snow. We should be around 21.5 by this time during the winter season from a historical perspective. And the mild temperatures are going to continue. We had a fairly decent day of today where it was seasonable temperatures, but our temperatures should be coming up in the next couple of days, despite the fact we're going to have rain chances. So for tomorrow, we're looking at a high of around 44 with arriving clouds, and then we're going to have light rain at night. And then for Friday, not much better, with highs around 50 and that light rain persisting into much of the day. And then it gets cooler over the weekend, but we're basically down to where we should be this time of year. Saturday looks like a brisk and chilly day with highs only around the mid-30s, but then we quickly warm it back up on Sunday with highs in the middle 40s. And then by Monday, here we are again with highs in the middle 50s, approaching 55 in and around the tri-state area. And the same thing goes for next Tuesday with highs in the middle 50s. And on the weather map, we're looking at some weak weather systems that are going to move through over the next 7 days. Basically, we're high and dry until arriving clouds move in tomorrow. And then we see a weak weather front move through. And all this is really going to do is just bring in about 1/4 of an inch of rain between late Thursday night and Friday afternoon. And then it's going to get out of the way. So just kind of a pesky light rain for the end of the week. And then much cooler temperatures for Friday night into Saturday. And we have a brisk, chilly day on tap for Saturday. And then Sunday it gets a little bit better as that high swings off the coast and we get more of a return southerly flow. And the cold air on Sunday will be kind of stale by that point because there's nothing to really hold it in. A weak weather system goes by Monday. That probably won't give us much in the way of anything. And temperatures will remain mild. And then it'll get a little bit unsettled as we go to midweek next week. A series of disturbances will move through. And it looks like it's too warm for any type of snow. But here we are around Wednesday with some rain. And then we move out the weak system for Wednesday. And then lo and behold, another system comes in for Thursday as the calendar turns to March. Next Friday is March 1st already. And we're setting ourselves up for a decent weekend. First weekend of March as this high pressure remains in control once we get rid of the weak weather systems that move through for next week. So a bit unsettled, but we'll take the mild weather and no real chances for snow. And I don't think we're going to be looking for any real chances for snow given the Climate Prediction Center. This is their outlook through March 6th. So we are looking like we are on a very warm path. A lot of the unsettled weather is going to stay out in the western part of the United States, California, Alaska. They're going to get much below normal temperatures with above normal precip. For the eastern part of the United States, east of the Mississippi River, it's above normal temperatures as we basically move on into the latter portion of February and on into March. So despite the fact that we had 2 snowfalls last week, that is a distant memory now as we turn the page, turn the corner, and winter is in the waning days. And I don't really know if we're going to see any appreciable snow beyond this date. However, we'll have to see what happens for, after the 6th of March. But at least through, the next 7 to 10 days and probably beyond, it's looking like pretty mild temperatures across the eastern part of the United States. We will have bouts of unsettled weather, but for the most part, it looks mainly mild and with some wet spells in between.